Hey, my foodies and my cuties. It's your favorite home cook, Chef Boy RV. And welcome to another episode of Cooking with BTV. Okay, there it is. Maybe I want to switch it around though. Let's see, Hey, Shauna. Hey, Bobby. Hey, G Mama. Hey, y'all. Hey, Daphne. I'm trying to say hey to everybody. I'm gonna start wearing my glasses during these lives. I can't see. I'm getting old. I can't see y'all. So I'm going to start wearing my glasses. But I thank y'all for joining me today. Hey. I'm going to invite some people. My thing may be going slow today too. I'm going to invite some people, you guys. So my connection is probably slow. T-Mobile, so from what I hear, all of the what do you call those people? You know what they are. The cell phone companies are having issues today. I know T-Mobile was one of them. I'm with T-Mobile, and I haven't been able to make calls for the last few hours. I am connected to my Wi-Fi at home, so hopefully this will work fine. Let's hope. But I feel like it's moving slow, y'all. So it's not my fault. I started to postpone it today because of the issues with the wireless company. Because we can't even get T-Mobile on the phone. Like when you try to call T-Mobile, it just says we're having technical difficulties. You can't even get through on the line. So I'm not certain what's going on. But I said since it'll let me connect to internet and I had already bought the stuff, then hey, and I got a person to come pick up the food that I cannot eat because it's not keto friendly tonight. So since I have my family that is offering me a donation to pick up these shrimp and grits, then I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make them anyhow. So whether y'all seen it on live or I was going to have to record it and post it later, I was going to go ahead and do it anyhow. So I'm inviting some folks, you guys, so bear with me. I'm about to start in just a second, but this actually honestly won't take very long. Hey, bestie. Hey, Warden. Hey. You know what? I started not to tag you because it is Dead Souls today. So my apologies, Warden. But hey, everybody. Welcome to Cooking with BTV. I'm your favorite home cook, Chef Boy RV. So thank you guys for tuning in to my live today. In case you haven't watched my videos, today's meal is shrimp and grits. So this is me actually letting you guys in on a top secret because my shrimp and grits are the best. Girl, I knew you was gonna tune in for that. Well, I tell you, some people out here in these streets is these Miss Little Janae McMiller. But no, so I said, hey, I just started doing shrimp and grits maybe the end of last year. And I don't know, out of the blue one day, I wanted some at home. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it. And I did, and it actually turned out pretty fabulous. And so then I had a dinner party and I made shrimp and grits for my dinner party. And there were some people who had never had shrimp and grits before, so mine was their first time and they said it was phenomenal. And then afterwards went to a restaurant and had it and didn't really like it too well. So from that, I've been told that my shrimp and grits are pretty amazing. So I'm going to share that recipe with you guys. Okay, Ma, Carla. Okay, come right back. So I'm going to share it with you guys, but that in turn gets me to kick it up a notch. So that means I'll be back in the kitchen practicing to come up to make it even better. And next time I won't share my new recipe with y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all in on the secret, and I'm gonna give y'all this fun fact, this tidbit, let y'all in on the secret so y'all can create it at home. I just will make sure I don't put this on my restaurant menu or food truck menu whenever I get that going. Okay, so first off, the first key to great shrimp and grits is this. So for Christmas time, I went over to my cousin's house, Tawi. She may or may not be on here. She's often on my lives, so she may or may not be on here. But when I made shrimp and grits out there for them, and they talked about how good it was, but she was like, but my grits don't be creamy like yours. And I said, the key to great shrimp and grits, hey cousin Lorinda, long time no see. So the key to great shrimp and grits is a lot of people, because when you're making breakfast, you buy those instant quick grits. For a hearty shrimp and grits or fish and grits or like a dinner grit, you don't want to use the quick grits. You want to use the old-fashioned grits. Facebook, IG. So make sure they say old-fashioned. They cook a little bit. They take a little bit longer than the normal 5 minutes that the quick grits taste. But they taste so much better, you guys. So I got that tidbit from my bestie Kimmy. So she taught me that. And another secret I got from her was this. So when you're cooking your grits, and I've already turned my oven on. So when you're cooking your grits, when you're making a hearty grit for a dinner meal, use heavy whipping cream. So it helps to make the grits creamy. So I have in here, so people have messaged me, and you guys like measurements, and I don't normally measure, I just cook. So for you guys, my faithful few that always watch and that have been giving me feedback and comments, I'm measuring for you guys today. So with the grits, I think I'm making 6 servings, because I think the family that I'm that's gonna come pick up my shrimp and grits, it's like 5 people in the family. So I'm gonna make 6 servings. So on the back of the grits, it says to do 1.5 cups of grits and 6 cups of water. So what I'm gonna do is 2.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, and then I'm going to do 2.5 cups of water. Okay? No, 2.5. No, that was 3 cups of water. 3 cups of water. So I'm also, to give my grits flavor, I'm gonna add butter, but I'm gonna add a garlic butter to that. Hey Damon. Hey Keisha. Keisha's always so faithful. Hey cousin Shalon, I see you on there. So I'm gonna add, so I buy this garlic butter at my local grocery store, like in the bread section, in the bakery section. I'm sorry, Facebook, you guys can't see me up there. In the bread section, where you get like the garlic bread or the fresh bread, the baked bread. And so usually people buy this to put on their French bread or their garlic bread for like pasta. So I use this. So I buy this because I use it in my cooking, because it already has flavor in it. So if you guys can see, it already has like flavor and spices and stuff in it. So I'm going to add some of this to my heavy whipping cream and my water for my grits, okay? So I'm going to let that, so I'm also going to use this to cook my shrimp. So here in the front, I have my pan for my shrimp. I'm going to turn you guys over to the stove now. If you've been on my live before, then you know most of the time, you see me in the beginning, but most of the rest of the time, you're watching my pots and pans over the stove. So I'm going to use my cast iron skillet today. I'm going to turn this down a bit, because it doesn't take very long to cook shrimp. We know that. And I had it on getting ready for you guys. I'm going to turn that down a lot more, so I'll put that down on too. I want to get all my heavy whipping cream, because heavy whipping cream is expensive, y'all. So I want to make sure I get all mine out of there. So in my cast iron skillet with the butter in it, for my shrimp, I'm going to start out with some fresh garlic, you guys. So that's fresh garlic, Facebook fresh garlic. I've already chopped it up, got it ready and prepared for you guys. So it'll be good to go. And I'm going to put that off in my skillet there. And let that kind of color my pot. I'm also going to put, I think I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm going to get some olive oil, actually. And because I have this handy, I'm just going to spray it with that. I didn't realize that pan was so hot. Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead and put my shrimp off in there. I've already washed my shrimp and everything. The seasonings I'm using today, if you guys saw my video that I posted prior to my live, I kind of always give you guys the ingredients and what I'm going to use. So if you want to create it at home, you can. So I have a garlic pepper that I'm using. So you guys can go back and reference that video to see exactly what spices I'm using. And like I told you guys last week on my live, I actually got these, or it may not have been last week. It was last week. I don't know if it was on my live or if it was on a video that I posted to my YouTube channel. But I did a couple of videos last week. I got on the grill last week, so that's out there. I did jerk chicken kebabs on the grill. I also did steak kebabs on the grill. I did some sausages and some other things. But that's out there. So on one of those, I showed you guys these finds that I found at the Dollar Tree. So Dollar Tree has spices for just $1. So I got some pink Himalayan salt from the Dollar Tree. This is their brand. And I also got some garlic pepper seasoning from the Dollar Tree. And this is their brand. So their brand is called Supreme Tradition, you guys. And these are just $1. So I've been using those, like I said, for the last week, and I really, really like them a lot. Okay, so I put the garlic powder in there, and I'm going to put a little bit of salt, of pink Himalayan salt, on there. I'm also going to put some salt in my grits. I got the garlic butter in there, but I'm just going to put a little salt just to add more flavor to it. So what I like to do is I like to let my water get a little bit warm. Or, well, not water in this case, it's heavy whipping cream, but I like to get it to a little boil. Hey cousin, hey hon, can you give out the recipe? Oh, you're right. People say that all the time. Like people try to ask me what I put in my stuff, and they try to cook it, but it never comes out the way that they always tell me that. So I did one time, and Daphne can attest to that. I gave Daphne a recipe, which is one that I said I would never share, but I shared with a couple of people. Daphne was one of them. Who else did I give that recipe to, Daphne? I remember I typed it up for y'all. I typed it out for y'all, and it was when I was working at Cerner, so it must have been some of my other coworkers. But anyway, I gave a recipe a little while back. And a lot of the people said, it was a little while back. It was several years back. And a lot of people said they made it, but it didn't come out like mine tasted. Because I made it for them at work. And they said, well, mine didn't taste like yours. So I guess you can always give a recipe and it not come out the same way. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Iman. Iman's always faithful, too. He's always on here. Hey, Tara. Who else came on? Hey, Juan. Juan's usually on my lives, too. Some of you guys are new. Thank you for joining. Abani. Hey, Zan. Zan's on here sometimes too, though. Zan, I haven't seen you in a while, though, Zan. So thank you guys for coming and tuning in. So I'm just cooking my shrimp right now, you guys. And I'm letting my heat. So if you just joined, in the back there, I have heavy whipping cream and water. So that is what I'm going to cook my grits in. It is heavy whipping cream and water, but mostly heavy whipping cream. So honestly, if I would have bought a taller bottle of heavy whipping cream, I would have used the whole thing. So I'm going to show you the one I use, so you guys will know, depending on how much you're making, depending on how many servings you're making, you can either, because normally for my family, I would get this size, or if I was hosting, I would get this size. But the family that I'm cooking for, hey Dwayne, the family that I'm cooking for has 5 people in it, if I'm not mistaken. And so I wanted to do 6 servings. So just in case, and then too, they'll have leftovers if everybody doesn't need it. But anyway, so I had put out there this week, I'm gonna get back on here. so you guys can see me for a bit and take the attention off my food into me. But I had put on one of my videos, I think it was a food review video. Oh, so shout out to the DFW Black Owned Restaurants Facebook group. The group has grown tremendously in like 2 weeks. Y'all, so while I'm trying to do keto, and I got to see my doctors on July 28th to July 6th will make my 2-year anniversary for my transplant. So yes, I've been healthy the whole entire time. I haven't had any setbacks. I haven't had to go back into the hospital prior to, you know, my first 6 months. Of course, I had what, maybe 2 additional surgeries post-transplant and ended up in the hospital once. The other surgeries were outpatient. But since then, I've been super healthy. My doctors have been amazing with my progress. So July 6th will make 2 years. Praise God, yay me. So I'm here blessed and highly favored to be cooking before you guys. So I'm excited about that. But I got to see my transplant team on, hey, Courtney. Courtney can give me tidbits too. So Courtney is a chef in Kansas City, you guys. If you're looking for a caterer or a personal chef of any sort, check her out. That is Courtney. Yeah, y'all see her on there because I can't pronounce her whole last name. So anyway, so my grits are boiling. My water, my heavy whipping cream is boiling. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour my grits in there now. I poured some on the thing, and I'm gonna take. I always whisk mine. But anyway, so what I was saying was this group has grown in a week. So somebody started a group. I think there was 3 or 4 different women who started this DFW Black Owned Restaurants group. And so all for the last 2 weeks, I've been going out to these different restaurants, trying these different foods, and I've been doing reviews on those in my spare time because y'all know I'm still quarantining since I am a transplant patient and I am immunosuppressant. That is what I'm doing. So also I'm going to add this Cajun seasoning to my shrimp now, you guys. And if you saw my food list, then you know that that was one of the seasonings I was going to use, and I failed to mention that on my live. So I'm going to season that, put that seasoning on there, and I get this seasoning fresh in bulk from my from Central Market. Okay, so I continually whisk my grits over and over so they can not be lumpy at all. So I use a whisk when I'm cooking my grits, and that way that prevents the lumps and things like that. Hold on, y'all, because this is about to irritate the heck out of me. I spilled these grits on my stove, and that's bothering me. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I am so picky when it comes to stuff like that. I feel like I should have cooked more than even 6 servings because I don't feel like that's enough. I really don't. And I think today I'm going to plate this for you guys live. Okay, so that shrimp is pretty much done. So I'm going to turn that down some. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of bacon in with the shrimp. And I cooked the bacon earlier. If you saw my live, I bought bacon in bulk. Ouch, that hurt. Those grits popped on me and that hurt. So I'm going to turn those down now. But I brought my bacon in bulk from the grocery store today, and I just cooked the bacon earlier. You guys, if you seen my other video that I posted, my commercial, my promo video to let you guys know what I was cooking today. I already pre-cooked the bacon, and then I chopped it up into bacon bits. And I've also already cut up my my peppers and my green onions, and I got my cheese and everything over here. Okay, so now that my grits are cooking a bit. Who is that? Hey, Netta. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to bring you guys closer so you can kind of see back there. I think I'm going to start switching my cameras because I feel like my camera on my tablet is bigger. So I think I'm going to start putting that one on Facebook and then my other one on my phone. Who is that just came on? Hey, Jonathan. My old coworker. So I'm also going to go ahead and start putting some Parmesan cheese in there to kind of make them cheesy. I'm going to add to the grits some of the garlic and pepper. And then I'm also going to add some of the Cajun seasoning to the grits because they're cooking. So I'm going to hold that up so you guys can see that. So see how creamy and thick they are? So they're not like the instant 5-minute grits that you cook for breakfast. They have a thicker consistency, if you guys can see that there. And that comes because they're old-fashioned grits and also because of the heavy whipping cream. The heavy whipping cream adds to that. Hey, Amber. I knew you would be on. You're probably farming first. And for those of you that are on there, follow my friend Amber. Amber, she does a segment. She's out of Kansas City. She does on her Facebook Live. She does farming Amber. So she's out in South Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, Amber. But she does gardening and she's doing a whole farm at her house. So she's getting everything set up now to do produce to sell to the public, you guys. So check her out if you want fresh, homegrown, organic produce. You can check out Amber. So I've tagged her in a couple of videos. I've shared some of her videos to my live or to my page, so you guys can check her out if you are in Kansas City. And because she loves me so much, she's working on figuring out the whole shipping thing. So soon she will be able to ship across the country after she practices on me. So what I'm going to do next, you guys, I'm going to put some of my peppers. Can you guys see that on Facebook? Let's see. See my shrimp? Can you see the shrimp? With Facebook, I can never tell because all I can see is the word. That looks good. So I'm going to put some of the peppers in there so they can cook down, but then I'm going to keep some to use for garnish. And I'm going to use some of the green peppers. I'm going to put some of them in there to cook. Can you guys see me on IG? All right, there it is. But I'm going to keep some for garnish. And I'm going to cook that in with that. And I pretty much have everything on low now. Okay, so I want you guys to see how my grits thickened up. So back this way. So if you guys see how thick the grits are, look at that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this by plating it. I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to show you guys this by plating it. Because it looks better plated. Since I'm not going to do a whole large setting. Now if I was doing a dinner party or something, then I would put it in a nice big bowl. And I would plate it in the whatever serving bowl that I was going to use. But since I'm not doing a dinner party, I'm going to just plate a small portion right here before you guys. Alright, you guys can see over there? Alright. I thought I put out another spoon. Okay. So how I'm going to do plating is like this. Can you see Facebook? Let's see. I want to make sure. Who else is that? Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. I should have used a smaller bowl. Yeah, I should have used that white bowl. I think I'm going to change, y'all. Excuse me. Because I don't want to play a whole lot since I'm giving it away. I don't want to waste. So I'm going to plate it in this small bowl. Okay. Because I know I'm very particular and I'm very, very picky. And I know for me, I don't like eating food that has been bothered over. Like I don't appreciate buffets or anything like that. So I'm particular about food, people prepping food and being all over it and stuff like that. So I don't want to waste a lot of this. So I'm going to plate just a small portion of this. But this is how I would plate it. So I would do my cheese over the grits just so that it can melt in the grits as it sits on top. And I did mix this Mexican blend cheese, you guys. Mexican blend with the Parmesan and Romano blend is what I did. So you guys can see that. And so then what I would do next is I would put my green on and I would garnish with a few scallions or green onions, whatever you call them. I would do a couple of peppers, one of each. And again, these jalapenos So a lot of people think fresh jalapenos are not hot, you guys. They are the least hot of all the peppers. So I use these as a garnishing. And I would do, let me get a smaller one. Hold on. And then I would cover with bacon. And for those people that don't eat pork, you can do turkey bacon. You can do no bacon. Hey, but bacon gives everything flavor to me. And then I would top with my shrimp, you guys. And that's how I would plate that. So you guys see that didn't even take 30 minutes today because I was late by 3 minutes. And it is now 6:29. So see how quick that was, you guys? So that is the plating. I will take a picture of that and I will put that on. I will place that on my Facebook page. So that is my live for today, you guys. It was so quick, so easy. People think shrimp and grits is like this. Really, hey Dana. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this one. Okay. So people think it's like this really hard thing to do. It's really not. It's one of the quickest and easiest meals that I can come up with. Doesn't take me long at all to do it. Y'all know what? I'm gonna eat this today. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so glad that I follow keto pretty well in my intermittent fasting. So I haven't ate that much today because I am gonna eat that. That looks amazing. So I am gonna taste that and I'll tell you guys how it tastes. But I will come back later. I don't know if it'll be live or not, or I'll just post a video. But my family that has done, okay, so that was the thing I was telling you. I started off telling you guys that. So if you are in the Fort Worth, Arlington, DFW, even if you were in DFW and you were willing to drive on Mondays, since I'm doing keto, most of the stuff that I'm cooking, I can't always eat. Every now and again, I'll do a keto-friendly meal, but a lot of the times I don't. So let me show y'all. I've already cooked my meal earlier today. So I'm having chicken wings, 2 baked chicken wings, and some green beans. So this is my meal. This is it. So I lied. I'm not going to eat that. I'm not going to ruin my keto for the day. But this is my meal that I'll be eating. But so if you want to on Mondays, come pick up the food that I cook. You are absolutely welcome to. A lot of the times, the stuff that I cook, my daughter and her friend that's living here with us, they work at Pizza Hut. So they eat at work a lot of the times. And when they do want something to eat, they'll ask me they'll request a certain thing and I'll cook what they request. Because a lot of the times what I cook, they don't eat. Hey, Carlton. So let me send you a bowl of that. Okay, you moved. You didn't even let me know that you moved and you done dipped out of Dallas. I didn't even get to see you. We didn't even get to connect or hang out or nothing. So, thank you, Bobby. Thank you. So anybody that's in DFW, Arlington, Fort Worth, wherever you are, if you want to come pick up the meals that I cook on Monday, hey, reach out, DM me, text me, call me, let me know. Today, Trivia is coming by to pick up the shrimp and grits for her family. I'm not requiring you to pay for it, but if you'd like to give a small donation, it would be greatly appreciated. But yes, on Mondays, if it's a non-keto friendly meal, and most of the time I'll put it out there and let you guys know, hey, this is what I'm cooking on Monday. Who wants to come pick it up? Please come by and pick it up. Get the food out of my house. I hate to waste it. A lot of the times the food that I cook, after I eat some, then yeah, it kind of goes away. Sometimes the kids, they do. A lot of the meals the kids do eat, because a bunch of the stuff that you guys see in my videos that I post that are my lives, and it's something that they have requested. So I only cook upon request now, since I done raised kids to adulthood and they're gone. And it's just me and one here and then her friends. So I just cook upon request now, except for when I'm doing my lives, or if I come up with an idea that I want to post to my YouTube channel. So remember to go out to my YouTube channel, Cooking with VTV. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share, thumbs up and share my videos. Follow me on IG, Chef Boyer _V. On IG, like my Facebook page, Cooking with VTV. I'm your host, Chef Boyer V. Also, my Salsa by V page is back up. So like and subscribe, like and follow my Salsa by V page. I'm in school right now, so salsa is kind of when I have spare time. But I do have some orders that are going to go out. My labels came back in. So if you spoke to me before about wanting salsa, but I told you that my label, I didn't have any more labels, hit me up, because I do have labels that came in the other day. I'm ready to ship out. I have orders that are going, a couple to Kansas City. I got one that's going to North Carolina. I know and there's one going somewhere else, a different city. But you guys let me know. And thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I will let you know, hopefully midweek, what I'll be cooking next week. If anybody wants to do a live with me, if you have a recipe that you want to cook, or that you know that I cook, that you want me to teach you, or you just are like me, bored in the house, and you want to do something, or you are a phenomenal cook and you want to get out there like I'm trying to do, and you just want to cook with me, hit me up. Let me know. DM me. Text me. Call me. Now on Messenger, you can call people whether they want you to or not. Hit me up. Call me. Let me know. All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have an awesome and amazing week. And I will see you guys soon. Okay. Let me invite people. Okay, I have to come back and do my live, you guys, with my special guest trivia. I'm inviting people, so give me a second, and then I'll bring us both on so you guys can see whether or not the food was good. So she's gonna taste it for the first time in front of you guys, so you can see. Cause I said it was good, cause I only tasted a little bit. So for all I know, it could not be good. So okay. So this is my friend Trivia. Hi, Triv. And so Triv volunteered to come and pick the shrimp and grits up for me today, so I wouldn't demolish them myself on keto, because I'm on keto.
Had to help my girl.
Thank you. So we're going to see Trivia eat these shrimp and grits for the first time, and we're going to see her reaction and what she thinks.
Now listen, y'all, don't clown me, because I like to eat. So don't have no extra. Don't even worry about it. Let's just put it. Don't even worry about it.
And then say what flavors you taste. If you taste any different flavors, your thoughts. There's the shrimp and grit. There's her face, facial expression.
Okay.
Oh, she dancing a little bit. It's a little dance. She dancing a little bit.
So
okay.
I got the cheese.
Okay, she got the cheese.
And I'm not a cheese lover.
Okay.
But this is good. It's nice and mild and it's creamy.
Yep.
So that's on point.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I got a little heat up in her.
Just a little bit.
Just a little heat. I think that's a little jalapeno.
Yep. Just a little bit.
And now, I like to cook, and I can't tell you what seasonings are in here. I probably should have watched your video instead of driving.
But you can go back and watch it. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. But most of the flavor actually came from the fresh vegetables and stuff. Honestly,
let me give y'all the face that she would have got that y'all ain't supposed to get. I'm gonna do this right here.
Oh, okay. That's on point.
Yeah.
That's on point. Okay.
I added a pepper.
A
different pepper.
Gave it a whole different flavor, didn't it? Because it's like a sweet and hot.
Yeah. See? Girl. Come on, girl.
Yep, there you go.
Why you cooking for the
We have both hands sanitized, so we social distancing right. She came in with her mask.
On the other side of the counter,
hello. So and she came in with her mask, and we done sanitized. So.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Oh, you can't stop eating it. Okay.
You put a serving on it. It would be rude
for you not to eat it up. Okay.
Oh. Girl. Yeah, I would have never thought to put a pepper in here like this.
So it was funny. It's funny because when I cooked it for Christmas time at my cousin's house, she was like, "Don't put a lot of jalapeno," because my husband no. I was like, "No, see, the jalapeno is not for heat. It's just for flavor." And dry jalapenos, like when they pepper or pickle the jalapenos, that's what makes them hotter. But just a fresh jalapeno is the least hottest pepper.
Especially when you take the seeds
exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't get a lot of heat when you use a fresh jalapeno. So I always use it for just flavor, but not heat. So like when you cook it though, that's when it gets hot.
Right.
So like when
release.
Exactly. So see, so that's how that goes.
Let me just go on and take a seat.
Okay. So I won't let you finish eating. I just wanted to come on and do that
live. All gone. I'm just letting y'all know. All of it's gonna be gone.
So yeah. So I just wanted to come on so y'all can see Triv eat my shrimp and grits. Of course, I ate my own dinner.
Follow her recipe, y'all.
She said follow the recipe.
For real. Follow the recipe. Follow. Don't do your own. Don't add a little something. Follow
the recipe.
The way she gave it to you. Okay?
Just like I did.
Okay.
So she's saying follow the recipe, you guys, and it should come out just like mine. So I'll go back.
Lovely.
I'm so glad you like it. Now you get to enjoy it. That's a couple days worth. The dish. There's a lot of shrimp over there. So I just wanted to come back so you guys can see the taste. Trivia tasted, and it's not just me saying my food is good. She said it was delicious and delightful. So
And I like to eat, y'all.
and she liked to eat, y'all. All right, I'll see y'all later.